Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We have the Headliners promotion, which is officially here. I wanted to go over it with you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about what the promo has to offer, what it's going to be all about, and just things that you guys might want to know. If you enjoyed the video today, guys, drop a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, which card interests all of you the most. And then just as a little bit of an update, guys, this is the team that I'm going to be rocking for this weekend. We are unfortunately 7-1. We really should be 8-0. I just experienced very bad gameplay and lost that last game to close out my stream. We are actually starting Adama in the squad. We are doing very well with him. He's a super fun player. And then we're using De Bruyne with Neymar as the middle two players, and they're obviously sensational. And then what I've been doing is we're switching to a 4-2-3-1. We're playing Vieira at right center back. Robbo's going to left back. And Manny's going to right back. Arnold's going to CDM. So that's what we've been doing. It's kind of an interesting little dynamic, but we're doing that. So that's what we've been doing. And the market has rebounded a ton since 1 p.m., which is very good. A lot of cards have rebounded very nicely, which is very good to see because it was really low this morning and people were doing the usual panic before a promo, that whole dilemma. I just wanted to go over the headliners with you guys. We'll talk about the SBCs, the players, buy times, expectations, things like that. We'll go over a little bit of everything on today's video. So Foot 20 headliners, they're set to write the headlines in 2020 thanks to their incredible form, glimpses of potential on our new manager system, or a return from the treatment table. Foot 20 headliner celebrates these players with special, unique, dynamic items that are permanently upgraded with the potential to be further upgraded based on individual and team performances. So what's important to know here is individual and team performances, right? Because that's very good to know, right? You're going to have players that are going to be upgrading as almost once the watches, and then there's a way that they upgrade with the team. So at the launch of the event, each Foot 20 Headliners player is released at one inform upgrade higher than their latest qualifying performance-based inform. Team of the week, man of the match, hero, record breaker, team of the group stage item, or their base item. Each time a headliner gets a performance-based inform, their headliner item will also receive an inform upgrade. Now, what you guys need to know about these headliners, well, I'll explain that in a second. This ensures that their headliner item will always stay one inform ahead for the remainder of the season. So these headliners will be one rating higher always than their inform. So Mertens has a 90 right now. Let's say Mertens gets another inform next week. He gets a 90 rated. This headliner will be a 91. In addition, Foot 20 headliners will also receive an additional one-time permanent upgrade if their club achieves 4 back-to-back wins during the remainder of the domestic league season. If this occurs, the headliners will remain 2 informs ahead of their latest performance-based inform through FIFA 20, making headliners one of the most powerful and dynamic player items ever. So there's going to be 2 sets. So they're going to be doing 2 promo groups, kind of like they did with a bunch of other promos this year. The first group of Foot 20 headliners is going to be released today, and then we're going to get another set next Friday. So we already got today 7, 10. We got a total of 14. Am I looking at that right? 14 players today. So I'm expecting in this promo, there's going to be probably like 23 to 28. We also got a weekly objective and an SBC. So there's going to be another batch released next week, which is awesome because it makes more, it gives more cards to trade with. A second group of Foot 20 headliners will be released on the 24th. It may not be as many. It may only be like 7 or 8, but we will still be getting more, which is very, very, very good. So I'm very excited because a lot of these cards are really good. And what you guys need to understand is that in order to receive another upgrade outside of just the normal Team of the Week upgrades, these players need to win 4 back-to-back wins. Like, they have to get 4 wins in a row. So a really good example of a couple of these guys in here that would be good ones is probably Mo Salah. Liverpool literally have 1 draw in the league this year. So if Salah's team, if Liverpool wins 4 games in a row, he's going to get an upgrade right away. He's getting an upgrade just for that. He'll also be getting inform upgrades throughout the year, but he's going to be able to be, once he gets that card, he'll go up to 94, and then if he gets like a 90 rated, let's say he gets a 91 rated inform, this will go to a 95, I think. Yeah, it will be a 95, so it'll be way higher than what he, well, no, he's got a 92 right now. I'm confusing myself. Salah's got a 92, so if Liverpool do really well, 4 in a row wins, he's going to 94, he gets a 93 inform, and boom, he's a 95. So there are some certain cards that will be super investable. I think Neymar is going to be one of them where I'm just going to get him for my team and just like really enjoy the price that he's at. I'm planning on doing that at least. Just kind of getting him for my squad is I think what I'm going to try to do. Lewandowski's another one. Bayern could easily win 3 games in a row. He could go up to, or 4 games in a row, go to 94. I think I really like Liverpool, PSG, Bayern, Varane with Madrid. You got to consider that. Tellez and Porto, once they get past that Benfica game in a couple weeks, they could easily win 4 in a row. City's not an awful option. Leicester's not awful. Barca's always there. So you've got some really investable things in here, and that's what's really also cool about it. So that's like what the promo is, and those are the players so far. We'll go over the players in a second. We also got a weekly objective. So we've got this Plea. I don't know how to say this guy's name. And it's not actually that hard to get. So if you guys do have some free time, maybe post-weekend league or just in this upcoming week, you guys could take a look at trying to do this. Score 2 headers in squad battles, super easy on semi-pro. Assist 5 goals using through balls, super easy on professional. So these two are very easy. This is a little bit harder. Score using Bundesliga and League 1 players in 4 separate rivals wins. So you've got to score with a Bundesliga player in your team and a League 1 player in the same game, and I think you got to win the game. So that's actually a little bit hard. And then this one's not too bad. Score at least 2 goals using French players in 4 separate rivals matches. So this one, you have to score basically 2 goals a game for 4 games, but you don't actually have to win the game. So what I would recommend to you guys is, yes, this is a little bit annoying with the wins, but if you guys do have some free time, definitely do it, because this is a guy that has this is a live card. So having live cards in your club is really fun. And it's a really nice concept and cool thing to have. So if you guys do have some free time, definitely do it, because having a card to root for in your club to always be upgrading and maybe rooting with a team is definitely a luxury, and it's a really nice thing to have. Also, a very usable player for a lot of the first owner stuff with he's being French, and he's from Mönchengladbach, well, in the French and Bundesliga for first owner stuff. So this is not bad. And then if you look at his in-games, he's not the best player, but with a couple more upgrades, he'll definitely be good. He's high medium on the attack, which is really good. He's got 4-star skills. 3-star weak foot's not the best, but agility, balance, all that stuff is good. You toss a hunter, a sniper, whatever you guys really want, and it is not a bad card at all. It's not a bad card by any means. So this is not an awful card to get. It's not the best. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that this is some insane card. What I like is that it expires in 6 days, which tells me that there's going to be another objective next week, which is awesome. So that's good. We also, guys, we got flashback Alexis Sanchez today, which kind of started this promo off with a bang. And from what I've heard, this guy is ridiculously good. People have been saying that this card is ridiculous. Inter Milan, 89 rated. And this is also in a position that lacks in the league. Serie A left wing is just kind of like a lacking position. He's got 90 acceleration, 84 finishing, 91 attack positioning, 93 agility, 94 balance. So overall, it looks like a great card as well. 97 jumping in there as well. You only need to submit an 86 squad for this. This SBC is coming out to be 140K. So it's expensive, but it's a little bit cheaper than that Douglas Costa. So it really depends on what you want. He does have maybe a little bit better card than Douglas Costa. High agility, probably going to feel good. And guys, I already completed, today, guys, I already completed Adama. So I completed him because I had an untradeable De Gea and I had a bunch of 84s and 85s that I had from some saved up packs. I really felt like Adama was really good value. Here's why, right? The guy's in great form right now. All right, he's in really good form, and the card is basically the same as the Scream card. It's actually a little bit better. He has +1 pace. He's got better stats than his Scream card all around the board. Literally all around the board. He's got +2 passing, +1 pace, +2 dribbling, and +2 physical. So he's better than his Scream card. And the second you slap either a sniper on him, his finishing goes up, his position goes up, or a Deadeye. I put the Deadeye because I felt like it really worked with his positioning. I really like him, and I think for 220K, this is a really good option to get this card because you have Wolves who potentially could string 4 wins together. I think it's a little bit tough to do. I don't know if they're going to probably a draw or 2 in there if they get into good form, but also Adama's in good form. And the next time this guy gets an upgrade, right, this card just continues to get better and better and better. So all we can do is hope that this guy plays well. I would do it because I think it's a fun SBC. I kind of rate it. I think it's a good one. So that's what we got so far today, and that's what the headliner promo has happened. A lot of stuff has been happening on the market today. That is for sure. I've already flipped some of the stuff from earlier. What happened today, though, guys, and this is what I had talked about with you guys on some of my previous videos. Sorry for all the changes with the screens and all that. Team of the Years were holding fake values, okay? A lot of these guys rebounded from today. Mbappe was down at 5.2. Arnold was at like 990. He's now up at 104. De Ligt was down at like 900. I mean, he's slowly rebounding. Even Allison's only at 440. So a lot of these Team of the Years did rebound from earlier today and what they were. But just in general, man, a lot of these Team of the Years were way too expensive. And a lot of them have just dropped out of packs, which is what we predicted, right? I've been telling you guys that on the channel. If you guys want to buy Team of the Years, just wait the longer you can. Now, obviously, these are really endgame cards, so you guys want to use these cards. I understand that not everybody wants to wait forever to use Team of the Year cards. I totally understand that. But realistically, if you waited, good job because they dropped a lot. And then another thing to look at today was that the headliners, guys, some of these cards, guys, flew today. And, I wasn't really trying to trade a lot of these cards. The only thing that really sucks is I wanted to buy this Neymar, but I'm just going to wait. He went up so much today. He has gone from literally 3.5 up to 4.1, and he actually sells here, which is crazy because people are paying as much for this card as they are for Team of the Year Messi. I also picked up a Neymar for my team at 177, and now he's up to 1.95 or something. So very happy with that as well. So I think I'm going to keep him just for now. But yeah, so a lot of these headliners did some crazy stuff. I think Lewandowski was down at 650 maybe. He might have even been down at 600, 640 right here, 626. And now he's up to 800. And the reason a lot of these cards are rising as well, they're just live cards. I think a lot of people want to experiment with these cards. Also, another big thing with these cards is that you can't actually find them on the market. That's a very big deal, guys. You can't actually find these cards on the market. That is kind of a big deal, guys. They're not under special cards. This is 2 years in a row now that EA have literally messed up where you actually can't find them. If you go onto the market right now, and I were to show you guys Neymar, you actually can't find this dude on the market at the moment, which is kind of really insane if you think about it. Like, how is that even possible? Now, obviously, I'm searching too low, but if I were to search for Neymar above this price, he's not going to pop up unless they fixed it, and they haven't fixed it. And then you guys can see, if you search for no filter, he's on the market. So how insane is that? It's kind of crazy if you ask me. I'm expecting these cards to continue to drop through the night. I don't really see these cards holding these values. A lot of them are really expensive. I think there's a chance that a lot of people are banking on these guys to, get wins tomorrow and stuff. What it's going to be really interesting to see is when do people start to buy into these cards, getting the hype. And it's going to be interesting to see, like with a guy like Salah, if Liverpool win 2 in a row and if they lose that third game, how much does he drop after that, and does it make, for a decent investing opportunity? I mean, this is a brand new thing to investing, right? Because we're going to have to try to figure out when is going to be the best time to buy these cards before they get too deep into their win streak. We're going to have to look at favorable outcomes. I think the best type of investment with these cards is finding a card that really isn't like too prone to just dropping because of the sake of dropping. And what I mean is that, like, finding a card maybe like Varane that's going to be used anyways, and if Real Madrid end up winning 4 games in a row, then Varane goes insanely high in value. And I think that's kind of what we got to look for. We got to look for that kind of card that even if Real Madrid lose, you can invest in it, you can put it in your team, but you won't really lose that many coins on it. And I guess that's kind of what I'm going to have to try to figure out. Now, another thing really quickly, because I've been getting this question. Guys, these cards do not... Guys, none of these cards carry over win streaks. So, like, what I mean by that is that the win streaks, the win streaks, guys, they start now. So they started today. So if a player played today, the win streak started today. There's no carryover win streaks, because I know a lot of you guys were asking me about Liverpool and teams that have won a couple games in a row. How does it work? Like, if they get a win this weekend, do they explode? No, that's not the case. So the win streaks will completely start today. So just keep that in mind. Don't be going in and saying, oh my God, this team won 3 in a row, and then they win again this weekend, and everybody's like, why did it not get the upgrade? The reason for that is because obviously it started today. So far, I'm a fan of this promo. I like this new concept. I think it's very refreshing for Foot, and I think it's a new thing that we got, right? I like new things, so I like that this is a new concept. It doesn't feel like this promo is going to be a copy-paste promo. What I asked from EA is that I hope within every 2 days there is a player SBC. I hope they continue to bring us SBCs because I really like these cards, guys, that are untradeable live cards. I feel like they're a very fun concept to root along with. So I hope that EA continue to bring us players that are useful, like Adama Traore. These types of players are definitely the players that we want to see as a community. And just, obviously a weekly objective can only be once a week. So that's going to be replaced next Friday. But a couple more of the SBCs than just Adama. That's the hope. And I hope they keep it alive. Also, guys, I'm progressing my season progress. I ended up unlocking Toma Yasui. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I chose him over Caceres today. 5-star weak foot. He's got the better strength. So I chose him. And then I'm on my way to hopefully unlocking this guy. I'm going to take this guy because my French first owner club is really bad. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video today. That's really all about it for me. I'm kind of working on selling some extra cards from earlier. I've got a bunch of investments that I've had for a little while that I'm going to try to kind of get myself out of tonight, see how that goes. And yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes, man. Thank you guys for watching my video today. Appreciate all you guys, man. Much love, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.